Hey, how's it going? My name is Mike, and welcome to your weekly update. In this video, we're going to start off with Jeremy Light giving us an update on our Revelation sermon series and some stuff that's coming up later this summer. After Jer, we're going to get an update from Mesh Hit on some stuff coming up in adult ministries. First up, here's Jer.
It's hard to believe that we're almost done the Revelation series that we started just after Easter, and we're wrapping up in the next couple weeks. This has been a really great learning experience for me as I've done lots of reading and study. Probably the things personally that I'm learning the most is just to become more aware of how the influence of Babylon is infiltrating my own life and where I am unintentionally and sometimes intentionally aligning myself with the values and purposes of Babylon and promoting those purposes, particularly, I think, through my buying habits, how I use my money. And so I become more aware of that, and I still got a long way to go. It's been really fun to journey with you on this and to hear some of your questions, particularly in the Q&A that we've been doing and the podcast that's been coming out midweek, but also the conversations that we've been having outside of that as well in the lobby or around a table as we continue to wrestle with this call to faithfulness and loyalty to the Lamb and what that looks like when we live in a culture that is completely immersed in the values and priorities of Babylon. How do we do that? As I mentioned, we do have the Q&A podcast each week, and we'll finish that up through the series as well. I'm really excited because this week we have a guest on the podcast because we have a guest speaker. Cody Matchett is coming to preach on Sunday, and then he will do the Q&A follow-up podcast midweek. He is the co-author of this book that I've referred to a few times in the series, Revelation for the Rest of Us, co-authored this with Scott McKnight. And so we're really excited to have Cody come and share with us from the book of Revelation. Also, a heads up, June 22nd, we'll wrap up the series by doing a complete immersive and responsive reading. You will be involved in this in our morning services. Because of that, our service will definitely be about 90 minutes instead of the 75 to 80 that we try to schedule for. So plan a little bit extra time. And the reason we're doing that is, one, the book was initially intended to be read out loud, and in kind of a dramatic fashion it would be performed for the churches by the reader of the letter, the carrier of the letter. So we're going to do that, but also because of what John writes in Revelation chapter 1 verse 3. God blesses the one who reads the words of this prophecy to the church, and he blesses all who listen to its message and obey what it says, for the time is near. We've taken some time to kind of tear apart and look at the different parts of the book of Revelation, and I think by reading it in its entirety we'll be able to see everything now in its context and hopefully get an even greater understanding of what the book is about and what Jesus is calling us to through the book. That evening we'll wrap up the series with an evening service of worship and prayer, Revelation themed, and we will also be doing some discernment prayer over those index cards that you wrote on in terms of what the Spirit might be saying to our church here at the Evangelical Free Church of Lethbridge. So I hope you'll be there for that evening service. That reminds me that will be our last Church at 6 for the summer. In its place, we're doing the summer book club. We're using this book, Darrell Johnson's Discipleship on the Edge. You can sign up for that on our website or through the Church Center app. It'll be a discussion-based group as we discuss this book. There'll be some reading that you need to do throughout the week, about a chapter a day roughly on average, maybe a little less than that, five chapters a week, but come prepared for that, and I think it'll be a really good discussion. Darrell Johnson works through the book in sequential order, and the book, I believe, is based off of sermons that he preached in his church. And so they're very practical, very accessible, and I think will provide some really rich discussion. So please join us for our summer book club Sunday evenings starting July 6th. We'll take a break for the August long weekend and run through till the third week of August. So please join us for that. You can sign up ahead of time and make sure you order the book so you can follow along with us. Speaking of summer, just a reminder of our service times through the summer. They are at 9 and 11. Still the two morning services, the regular times through the summer, 9 and 11 a.m. And then Church at 6 will be replaced with the summer book club for that. So no Church at 6 after June 22nd. One final reminder for you, we have our members meeting this Sunday, June 8th, and it's at 12:30 for lunch. You can sign up for that through the Church Center app or online through our website. Please do that as soon as you possibly can if you know you're going to be there. We just love to help our cooks know approximately how many people will be there. We're also providing childcare. And again, if you're bringing your kids, just sign up ahead of time so we can make sure we have enough people in place to care for your children during the meeting. The meeting is scheduled to start at 1. If you want to just come for the meeting and watch people finish their lunch, you can come at 1 o'clock and participate with us in that meeting. Again, if you're a member, we really encourage you to come. It's one of the requirements, if you will, or expectations of membership is that we participate in these meetings. So please come. We'll be voting on our budget. We'll be voting in some new board members and nominating committee, as well as providing confirmation of employment for some of our staff, as well as affirmation of employment for one of our staff. They finished a 3-year term, and voting in our values and vision and mission statements as well, and officially adopting those. So hope to see you at lunch, if not at lunch, at the meeting on June 8th.
Hello everyone, just wanted to give you an update about a new series that's coming down the pipeline. It's called Betrayal and Beyond. It's a biblically based small group designed to support women navigating just the trauma of experiencing sexual betrayal in their marriages. Examples could be infidelity, pornography addiction, etc. So we're starting a group on Thursday, June 26th at the church, and you can call the church to register for that as well. Betrayal and Beyond runs after Conquer series is done, which we just finished up as well. And Conquer series is a study for men who want to go deeper in their relation with Christ in the area of sexual purity as well. So these both studies go well together, and we want to offer Betrayal and Beyond again because it's a great place for support for women, a place of community and connection. And we also want to create a safe environment for people to talk about these things because we totally recognize this is a sensitive topic and we want to honor people as well. So we encourage you to sign up and call the church office. And again, it's a great way to connect and find community. So hopefully this will be a great resource and a tool to help you move forward and give you some hope and some encouragement.
Matthew 9:37 and 38 reminds us of Jesus' words. The harvest is great, but the workers are few. So pray to the Lord who's in charge of the harvest. Ask him to send more workers into his fields. Jeremy and Mark have set a big goal, to fill 90% of our volunteer needs by September 1st. We're praying for God to raise up workers, and we invite you to pray along with us. Take a look at the opportunities available at efreelethbridge.ca/serve and consider how you might step in to serve. There's a place for everyone. Come find yours. Well, that's all for me. We'll see you on Sunday.